Why be like these people, unsatisfied in routine and mundane jobs, when you could have a profitable and fun business with ATHENA'S? Over the next 10 minutes, you'll be able to see exactly what the ATHENA'S lifestyle is like, and you may find that you've just stumbled across an opportunity that will change your life forever and make your dreams come true when you learn the ATHENA'S way.
ATHENA'S was incorporated in 1998 in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. In just a little over a decade, there are now over 3,000 goddesses in Adonai operating in 32 states across the country.
Our company mission is to empower women and men across the country, one party at a time.
ATHENA'S empowers men and women about their own sexuality in a comfortable, classy, fun atmosphere.
To empower men and women with a healthy sex life with themselves or with a partner.
So how did you get started with ATHENA'S?
I attended ATHENA'S party where I met a goddess and told her I was interested in doing it myself. So she showed me her demo kit and how to get started.
So did they just send you off after that?
No, actually, there's an extensive training period that includes some classes that you have to take, some online classes, and then you go and shadow a goddess yourself. And then once you're feeling ready to go out on your own, you do, and if you have any questions or concerns, you just call your goddess or email them whenever you need. It's actually really great.
It sounds interesting.
Starter kits are very reasonable. There's 2 starter kits that you have. One's $250, one's $500. You get double the amount of product, so you're getting a lot of product when you get your starter kit and you get your paperwork. So you basically get to try ATHENA'S for a couple parties and make your money back, and if you don't like it, you can go on your way, but you are, so don't worry about it.
If you were going into business for yourself, you would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. You would work probably day and night, 7 days a week. You'd have overhead, you'd have employees, you'd have expenses. With us, we have little to no overhead. You literally can start your business right out of a box. For under $350, you get everything you need to get started, all your paperwork, all your training, and you can begin becoming profitable right away.
Well, there's a couple ways to do training. You can do live training or you can do DVD, phone training. Both of them are excellent. And then there's always resources available to every goddess in Adonai that they can access at any time. So our training is phenomenal. I really, it just excels.
It is 2 days of training, or you can do a combo class together. You have a basic training with all your general business, and then you also have a product training and sex ed training.
Because we don't want to just throw you up against the wall, we want you to be successful. In this business, if you bring somebody in and they're successful, it actually makes you more successful. So you have a vested interest to help every single person who comes in.
2 ways that you can run your business. Your recruiter will help you choose between a freedom or an independent plan. The freedom plan, you basically enter your orders into the computer and ATHENA'S will mail those products to your customers. In the independent plan, what you do is you will have some stock that you can actually provide to your customers the same night of the party, and the rest of the products that you don't have available in your stock, you will mail it later to your customers.
The pros of the independent plan to me are vast because I drive up to the hostess's home in a conversion van where I carry all my stock there. I don't bring my stock into the home. I come in, I do the party, I do the presentation, and then after the party, one by one, the guests come out to my van and it's all set up for privacy and convenience, and they can place their order right there. They can shop right from the van as well if they want to purchase something that they can take home that evening versus waiting for it. It's all private, it's all set up right there on wheels.
Pros of the Freedom Plan. If you have children, that's one, because as kids get older, they do get nosy and they will go through your closets. Driving around with a lot of inventory in your car, if you have an accident, that's not covered on your insurance. I have also found that at a party, though it's nice to have the product where they can walk out the door and be like, yay for me, I'm going to have a great time tonight, It's also not so great when you don't have exactly what they wanted to order. And what I love about not carrying inventory is when they come into the ordering room, they're getting exactly what they wanted.
Well, they did a study. They had a whole wait staff at a restaurant. Half the wait staff wore this, the other half didn't. The half that wore this made 30% more tips. Why? Because when you smell your own pheromones, it's triggering your brain like, hey, I'm ready to attract people to me. I want someone. I need someone.
This is a lot more fun to do. I actually get to really educate and meet a lot of people. I get to reconnect with people, which is fabulous. I actually was a registered nurse beforehand and never got to take a break, didn't really get to eat dinner, and this way I go out for a couple hours, I make more than what I was making as a registered nurse and have a lot more fun.
Well, I still work in an insurance company. It's a very corporate environment, and I deal with doctors, hospitals, very technical, very cold kind of thing. I work for an insurance company, so of course it's like evil. It is. Yes, yeah. And the thing with ATHENA'S is like I'm making people happy, and it's one of those things where it's like good karma, because they're having good orgasms and they're happy, and that comes back to me, I think. So
I owned a karaoke company for 12 years, and I decided that drunks with dildos are way more fun than drunks with microphones.
I've won several of the bonuses. One of the things that we give away is we do a 100-1,000 drawing. And when you attend the meeting, if you sold $3,000 in a calendar month, or you've recruited 2 people, your name goes into a hat and then gets pulled. You win $100 right there at the meeting, and at the big meeting you can win the $1,000. I've won that.
We have some great incentives with ATHENA'S. You can win getaways with the goddesses. They just came back from Greece, Egypt, the Eastern Mediterranean. You can win free maid service for a year, all kinds of cash. You can win a key to the $10,000 chest. Jen Joliker gives away $10,000 at our January meeting. Tons of incentives.
you can win jewelry, you can win like spa days, you can win Macy gift certificates to go shopping, you know, so you can buy like tons of shoes or whatever.
The perks are really, I got into ATHENA'S for my social life. I had none, and I went to a party and I thought, wow, I can go to a party and I can have fun and I can make a little money. It sounds like a win-win to me. I have more friends than I ever had before. Maybe that's because they all want my discount. It's a great starter piece. I mean, I used to be the person in the back of the room, and now no matter where I go, it seems I end up being the center of attention.
I feel wonderful when I go into a room and I have been educating, or I talk about a G-spot, or I talk about different parts on the female body, or different things that maybe have been myths about sex or been taboo. And people come back to me later and say, oh my God, I went home and I tried that. It was amazing. It was nothing like somebody told me it was. And that's the best feeling.
I think once again it comes back to the sisterhood, or actually since we have men in the company now too, it's like a family, like there's brotherhood, sisterhood. And just basically you go to the meetings, you might go to like, say one up here that's a smaller meeting, or you go to the one in Rhode Island, and it's just, you sit in there and you just feel this energy all around the room. So it's a very loving, very warm, nurturing company.
You don't want to look back at the end of your life and wonder, what if? And if you're taking a look at ATHENA'S and this opportunity and you're thinking, what if? Well, just do it, because the time is now. The deal is great. This business is growing faster than it's ever been growing. It is recession-proof. And on this journey, you will have lots of support, and you can become the person you've always wanted to be. So join ATHENA'S today.
Now that you've learned all about the benefits of the ATHENA'S lifestyle, would you like to know more? All you have to do is visit us on the web, www.athenashn.com, or you can call us, 877-ATHENA'S. You can also ask your goddess or Adonai for more information. They'll be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for watching today, and Goddess bless.